This is gonna be one of the last reactions that you guys see from me before my haircut that I have at 4 p.m. appointment. All right, what's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. So we are checking out the Weeknd Drive official music video. You know, my Weeknd reactions do terrible in terms of views. 96 views, 128. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. I'm here for the music, so we're gonna check this out. I wanted to react to this on the actual weekend, but I got busy, so I'm doing this on a Monday. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. What was this book here? Is that the Bible? What does that say? The Conjuring? It's either The Conjuring or the Bible. A bit creepy.
I don't wanna waste your time, just wanna feel the air on my body, and I roll the window down. Don't ever think I'll be this happy. You know I love autonomy. Fame is a disease, and I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive slow. I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive slow. I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive slow. I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive slow. And I feel the sky falling down on the road. Be precious with my heart, drive me slow. Just be kind, I'm a child again, and no child isn't suffering. I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive slow. I just wanna drive, I just wanna slow. I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive slow. I just wanna drive, I just wanna drive slow. I just wanna drive, I just wanna
Slow down, okay.
I fell asleep in the tub, I was fed with paralysis. My foot hit the faucet, water started flowing in, couldn't scream for help. I just slowly felt the pressure hit. Moving one toe was the only form of motion left. Can't breathe for air, can't breathe. Trying to remember everything that my preacher said. Trying to right my wrongs, my regrets, filling up my head. All the times I dodged it. This can't be the way it ends. No, figure in the corner I can't quite see. I just know the shadow staring at me. It gets closer, it gets closer, it gets closer.
Wow, what the heck? What kind of psychopath ends it like that? God, have mercy. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. I think The Weeknd is such a good representation of how you can mix different genres of music. To me, he represents a blend of hip-hop and electronic dance music. And then he adds his own personal touch in there, which to me feels like retro, synthwave, and of course his voice. It's such a big standout. I mean, as soon as you hear it, you know it's The Weeknd. It cannot get confused. I mean, I think Bruno Mars sounds a little bit like The Weeknd, and back in the day, Michael Jackson, but maybe it's because they all have really high-pitched and incredible singing voices. The Weeknd, I'm glad he's still going. I mean, he has been putting out, how long has The Weeknd been active now? Maybe 15 years, something like that. Just his voice is so impactful to me because it's really clear to hear everything he says. It's hard to describe, how I feel about his voice and like how do I categorize it. But I think it's like one of the best singing voices maybe that I've heard, just because his voice has a very full tone. It's not different to my voice, I guess, because whenever I talk, is like if there was a chart, there would be like spaces in between. With The Weeknd, it's like his voice is there completely. Like I said, I'm not the expert here. I'm not a astronomer or something like that, so I can't explain it. But it's also very emotional. And lately, he has put on these twists in the music videos out of nowhere. I might need to check out the official soundtrack, like the studio version, and see if they make any changes there. But he starts off with this, dramatic intro, and actually the full circle, right? The beginning and the end. Okay, that's what we like to see, cohesiveness. But it's like he's building up this maybe like a horror film type of thing. Like we see the house, there's a lot of books there, a lot of like material stuff. It's kind of crowded. We're like, oh man, what's happening here? It's a bit distorted. The way they're filming, it's like something is about to happen. So he's getting kind of suspenseful with it. And then he's like, I just like to drive. And then we go for a drive. And this part right here, I mean, if that doesn't say horror film, I don't know what does. And that's just a girl that was driving the car. See, guys, that's the whole... This is a good point, actually, that I'm going to make here. Everything changes depending on the perspective, how you view it. That's why psychologically you have to turn things into a positive. When something happens in your life, a disaster, a tragedy, something horrible, and then if you keep looking at it that way, then it's just gonna stir and it's not gonna get any better. It is what it is. But you have to kind of turn on that switch and see the bright side of things. And of course, I am sounding a bit cliche, but all inspired by this shot of like, oh my god, you think this is something creepy? Like, what is gonna happen? Is there gonna be like a like a what do they call that? Like a jump scare or something like that. But no, then we just cut to another shot, and it's just a girl, just a regular girl, driving a car. Like there was nothing there, but just the way they put it, it made the whole difference. So just keep that in mind. How you view things, they could always change. So he looks like he's having fun, going on like this amusement park with the girl. I mean, look at his face. That just elated. And then brighter. Finally, a clear shot of what we're looking at here. Very nice landscape. I don't know where this could be. Maybe Arizona? Wyoming? If you know, please comment. So we go from really dark at night to this shot in the day, and then kind of like getting into the sunset again. Maybe there's like a bit of an arc here, starting, at nighttime, suspenseful, very creepy. Then it's like, okay, this is great. This is the happy moment of the song, and bright, fresh. Feel the wind in your face, as he says, and then starts to kind of get late again, dark, sunset, and he says, I couldn't scream for help. I just slowly felt the pressure hit. In his bathtub, water started flowing in, like he's sort of choking, can't breathe for air. This was a weird twist that I wasn't expecting. It's like, okay, everything was going fine, right? And then he's like, I can't breathe. I'm in my bathtub. Somebody help. And he ends it there. And it's like, oh, why? What scratching noises? Is this part of a series? What's gonna happen next? He leaves you hooked. It's like, oh my god, what? Like we're listening to a song and we're watching a story at the same time. It's great. I mean, I for one, I appreciate it because he's giving you more. It's like thoughts. It's thought provoking, more to think about, and and the song is really good in itself. I mean, the sound itself of the song, awesome. But then aside from that, it's like this story aspect to it. So it's a combination there. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.